What's going on, people? It's your boy, Big Wavy Roy Johnson here, WAVY'S favourite wrestler. And no, this is not Big Wavy's house party. This isn't even an introduction to a chapter show. No, this is the very first Big Wavy's big pre-game, giving you the lowdown, the warm-up, the preview, everything in between for Progress Wrestling Chapter 111. One leg in the air. Now, to be honest, and no disrespect to any wrestler, any match that's happening on this card, there's only one match that I want to talk about today, and that is our main event, match 3 of the best out of 3 series for the Progress Wrestling Women's Championship between Kanji and Gisele Shaw. Now, before I go into the specifics of that match, I want to take you back in history. I want to take you back in time, back to, well, simpler times when we could wrestle freely, we could hug our loved ones. I could go into Wilco's and buy myself pick a mix without feeling like a dirty rat. Let's go back to a time before the restart, before the blip. Let's go back to Progress Wrestling Chapter 103, where Gisele Shaw became the #1 contender to the Progress Wrestling Women's Championship. And to be honest, if I was her, I'd feel a little bit aggrieved that I've had to, well, wrestle a series of matches, including the best out of 3 series with Kanji, because she's already earned it. She's earned the right. But as we saw, at Progress Wrestling Chapter 104, Bring the Thunder, Kanji won the very first Women's Thunder Bastard match. Now, sorry guys, I'm from South London. I'm going to say Thunder Bastard here, not Thunder Bastard, because that's not how it's pronounced. So, the very first Thunder Bastard match was won by Kanji, which means she too was also the #1 contender for the Progress Wrestling Women's Championship. Now, to complicate things a little bit further, we heard from Progress Wrestling champion Ginny, who informed us all that unfortunately, due to her ongoing commitments, she can't devote the time that the Progress Wrestling Women's Championship needs. She can't defend her title, so she relinquished it. And she told us that it was going to be defended in this best of 3 series between Kanji and Gisele Shaw. So as it stands, we are at 1 match apiece. Both hard hitting, both fantastic displays of wrestling. Now in the first match, we saw Kanji pick up a well-deserved, hard-fought battle of a victory over Gisele Shaw. In the second match, we almost saw more of the same until, well, Gisele used a little bit of underhanded tactics to pick up the victory. Some may see it that way. I see it as doing whatever you need to pick up the victory. Now, what's going to happen in the third match? Will we see more of the same? Now, I reached out to both competitors to get an exclusive word about how they're feeling going into this historic main event. Now, I reached out to Gisele Shaw. Sent her a message. She replied, "Roy, which Roy is this? Wavy? Question mark. How did you get my number? Never contact me again. Angry face, angry face, angry face." Then she followed up with, "In fact, you're blocked." And I can't see her display picture anymore. And then from Kanji, she replied, "Kanji 4, world champ, angry snorting face, angry snorting face, angry snorting face. Oosh. Ugh." So there you have it. The competitors are excited. I'm excited. You should be excited. And there's only 3 places where you can catch the action this Saturday. Number 1, the WWE Network. Number 2, if you're in America, the Peacock Network. And number 3, Demand Progress. As I said, I'm looking forward to it. This has been Big Wavy's big pregame. And as always, if you see me in a rave later, which actually, you actually can't see me in a rave later because we're still under restrictions in the UK. But if you do, if you see me in a rave at any time, it wasn't me. Cheers!